Hello guys and welcome to me beating Minecraft in under 30 minutes for the first time ever. Now I've been speedrunning for just over a month now. I've been streaming it over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/DeckTheElite if you want to go check it out live. And yeah, so this is the very first time I've ever beaten it. It was an offline run, which is like the only time ever. I was just practicing offline basically because I was really wanting to get myself better at this game. And I've gotten a much better time now, like a much better time now. I've got a 26.56 now, and I'm going for at least a sub 25, if not a sub 20. That's basically below 25 and below 20 minutes. But yeah, so my overall goal is definitely to go for a below 20, but I'd be happy for a sub 25, for sure. For sure. That's like very, very decent. And I'm happy with this run, but a lot of stuff goes wrong in it. And I know when I did this run, I was a much worse player. As from watching it, I know I was so much worse. It's actually crazy watching it back. And this was like a week or two ago. I don't even think 2 weeks ago. I think that's an overestimate. I think it was only a week ago. Just over a week ago. I got this and I feel like I look so bad in this. I don't know. I don't know if I'll look back on myself now the same in like a week or so, but I feel like I just look like such a worse player. I'm just so slow. My decision making's not great. Like if I got the world that I've got in this now, I think I would easily get a sub 20. I honestly, this seed was amazing. This seed was absolutely amazing. But yeah, and I've got a really good shipwreck as well. Got all the iron that I need. Got all the iron that I need. I got a flint and steel from the ruined portal. Like honestly, you can't ask for much better. The entry time here is actually amazing. Like really good entry time, to be honest. So I'm happy with myself here. So I go back to the surface lava pool that I saw before, and I start making my nether portal. And yeah, this never entry time is actually amazing. Like this is like amazing, like over the moon. Like I'm happy with this. But yeah, I'm a much better runner now. If I had this seed now, I would easily get a sub 20 minutes. So I'm really sad about that. There's multiple places where it goes wrong, and we'll be looking at those, and I'll be highlighting them, and I'll still be crying about them now. To be honest, I would say there's 3 major points in this whole run where the time could have been so much better. Like, there's 3 major points that really lose me a lot of time and make this, like, just scraping a sub 30 minute. And we'll highlight all 3 of those things, and I'll say when it's one of the 3 things. But anyway, we're in the nether now, and it's one of the best nethers I've ever had. I'm on a bastion right here, and over to my right, you can see there's a fortress right there. This nether was absolutely insane. This is probably the best nether I've ever had still. That's what I'm saying. If I got this now, I would probably get a sub 20 minute run. So it's a little sad to look back on. It's a little bit painful, and I did get this a while ago, and I did actually beat this like the day after getting it as well, which is funny. So I got my 29.18 the night before, and then I streamed the next day, and then got a 26.56, which is really funny. But I'm still yet to beat the 26.56. It's actually taken me a little while, to be honest, to get a sub 25. So yeah, hopefully that's going to be here soon. I will be uploading that when I get it. I'm not sure if I'll do it in a full form, but I'll probably do commentaries over all of them because I feel like 25 minutes is quite a while. But then if I stream it, it'll probably be alright enough anyway. Like, I'll probably just pluck it straight from my stream and stuff, you know. And here, I break the gold block to get all these piglin mana me, and then just throw all this gold in here. So I've got so many piglins traded right now. Honestly, I play this bastion very well. Now, this isn't one of the major time losses, but this is a time loss. I spend much longer in this bastion than I ever should. And this is actually another thing that contributes to the time loss right here. Actually, you're going to see it. I open this chest, and there's just piglin behind me. I don't know where those 2 came from. They must have like been hiding behind that pillar because I have no clue where those 2 came from. Like, watching back now, I haven't got a clue. Like, I haven't actually got a clue where those 2 came from. So you'll see, I eat this golden apple. And one thing you might have noticed if you're observant is that I have no food, and this golden apple was my only food, and these 2 have just made me use it. So, and this will lead to one of the really big time losses that you're going to see. That, to be honest, the fact that this is a sub 30 minute run is actually kind of impressive at like 2 points, like that you would just never see in a speed run. Like, it's very ironic, but yeah. And right now, I have everything I need. I don't know why I'm hanging around for so long. This is taking... I have literally everything I need, so I don't know why I'm sitting around here for so long, to be honest. I'm just getting trades. I've got string. I've got pearls. What am I waiting for? I've got obsidian as well, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is another point where I'm just waiting ages. Absolutely ages. I have more pearls than I have brain cells right now as well. So I don't know what I was doing there. That was a time loss here. I don't know what I was doing. I was just waiting there for no reason. Extra stuff maybe. I had fire res, I had pearls, I had string, I had everything I could ever want. And you'll see that is another thing that's going to contribute to the time loss of no food. Because I set myself on fire, and in 1.16, when you take a little bit of damage, you lose hunger extremely quickly. Like, it's painfully fast. So yeah, you're going to see it's going to contribute here. And look, I've just skipped to the blazes, and look at my hunger. I am one hunger bar off not being able to sprint, which is horrendous in a speedrun. I have no food. Don't really have any access to food. I looked for food on the way into here, on the way to the fortress, and I didn't find any. So this is really unfortunate. Now I've got all my blaze rods, but I have no sprint. Leaving the fortress at 12 minutes would be very, very good. In fact, I would have been able to blind soon. If I had food, I would have literally been able to be out on the Nether easily by like 13:30, maybe 14 minutes if I was a little slow. Because basically what a blind travel means, and while I was waiting for obsidian, is making a nether portal in the nether. Because in the nether you travel, each block is in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. And you want to travel far in the nether to be closer to the stronghold, because there's stronghold rings, and the stronghold can't spawn anywhere closer than 1,400 blocks or more away from where you spawn, like 0, basically. So 0 on coordinates, you have to be at least 1,400 blocks away from spawn for the stronghold to be able to spawn, if that makes any sense. And then obviously the sprinting and not having food is one of the big time losses here. Like, yeah, this is a given. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this still. I wish I went in with a little bit of food. If I took a little bit more time just before getting into the nether to quickly get like food off an animal or something, it could have been so good. But another big time loss here, I think. Even though I had no food, and my reason for doing this was because I had no food, I go back to my portal to, instead of doing the blind travel I was talking about, where you just go to like decent coordinates, like to hope you get close to the stronghold, I instead do educated travel, which basically means I'm going to go back through my portal, and I'm going to throw an ender eye, get the angle of it, and then travel to that angle in the nether. And yep, you saw that right. I died in a speedrun. I literally died in a speedrun. And this is hilarious. I don't know if anyone else has gotten a sub 30 time when they've died in the middle of it. I don't know. It's actually so stupid, but it's funny enough because it technically saves me time because it replenishes my hunger. The gas kind of did me a favour, like low key. So it's quite funny. It's quite crazy. But this is what I'd say is another time loss. I don't think I'm ever going to do this educated travel again, honestly. Yeah, no, I'm never going to do this again. My logic of doing it was because I had no sprint. I didn't want to spend, my logic was I wanted to make sure I knew where the stronghold was, and I didn't want to spend time, waddling to the stronghold like I was now. But what I should have done, I should have just blinded and then just got food after I blind travelled. Found animals then. So this is another really stupid time loss that I shouldn't have done. It does mean that when I travel to the stronghold, I'm much closer, but the amount of time it took me to, waddle all the way back to it, then I'm killing these pigs here, and then I run back to in the nether where I would educate and travel. And the funny thing is that the chords that I educated travel at are probably the chords that I would personally blind travel at. I probably would have chosen to go to, maybe not the exact position, but close to it. Very close to where I actually educate travel from. So that's another big time loss because I say that, but I would do that now. I don't know if past deck. This is past deck I'm talking about. I don't know if he would have done it. I don't think past deck had that many brain cells, to be honest. Because I'm a much better runner now, and I feel like my decision making has gotten much better. Because in this, my decision making is piss poor, to say the least. But yeah, that's the last of time losses I would say that are my fault. The last time loss that you guys will see is not my it's not my fault. It's not. It's just unlucky. And it happened in my personal best as well, actually, currently as well. Something to do with the dragon, which we will see. And another massive time loss. Not massive, sorry. Another time loss here. I'm running around getting mushrooms. I've just spent time killing pigs for pork. Why the hell am I running around getting mushrooms? Like, mushroom stew is pretty bad as well. So that was another big time loss there. Me spending all that time getting mushrooms. All that time. Not a lot, but it was an extra like 30 seconds. So this run could have been below 29 minutes. Easily. Like, it's not necessarily like that's like, oh my god, that's the difference. But all of these differences, you add them all up. And you add up all the time. I mean... And, well, especially the very last time loss as well. If the very last time loss to do with the dragon perching, if this last time loss, like, was, like, quicker or even halved, like, this is a potential, like, if I did this now, sub 20 minute. Although it could have been ruined by the dragon because, as I said, that's not my fault. No one can help how slow the dragon perches. But you guys will see it. You guys will see it surely. And you can see I get my angle. And I thought about showing off like me finding the stronghold, but I didn't think it was that, like, you know, entertaining or that insanely significant, you know. We know it's going to be relatively close. It takes me about 3 minutes to like travel roughly to where it is. I actually like killed a few sheep and stuff as well for like some more food, I'm pretty sure. And to get a bit more wool for beds, I think. I saw myself killing sheep. I don't know what I was doing. Probably just more stupid past deck stuff that current deck would not do. But yeah, I'm pretty nervous now because, like, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm not going to get a sub 25 because, like, the time just would not allow for that. Like, I would literally have to drop into the... Like, it's basically impossible to get a sub 25. But but to make this a sub 30, what is saved here, this is probably my fastest time I've ever found the end portal. I'm impressed with myself now. Any runner would be ecstatic with how fast I find the end portal in this. This is, like, amazing. And it's right there. This is like a what? 30-40 second stronghold at most. I have lost like 5+ really decent runs to not being able to find the end portal. So yeah, that's amazing. That's probably that was the difference between this being a sub 30 for sure. That like this would have not been a sub 30, I don't think, if I took like, you know, the average amount of time to find the end portal or just an extended amount of time at all. So that was amazing. I'm very happy with myself there. That's probably the highlight of this run, to be honest. That's my favourite personal part of this run. I thought it was absolutely amazing how fast I found it. I'd be so happy with that now. And there'd be so many runs that would be saved. But yeah, I'm a much better player now. And in fact, yesterday I was on a world record pace run, but I just got unlucky with trading with piglins, which really sucked. Like, I'm actually serious about it because everything actually added up to be a world record pace. Not saying I would have gotten world record. I'm not here claiming that I could get world record really, but I think I would have gotten a top 10 run just because so much, like, it just went so well, and I played it so well up until I got unlucky. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, we move on and hopefully I can get it again. You know, hopefully I can make it into the top players bracket at some point. But this next part is how long we're waiting for the dragon. And you can see the time was about 25 minutes 30 that I started waiting for the dragon. And this is at 3 times speed right now. 3 times speed. So this is extraordinarily unlucky. Extraordinarily unlucky. Because the dragon... 4 minutes to wait for the dragon. This is, like, really bad. Like, this is, like, astronomically bad. In fact, in my own personal best, my 2656, the dragon actually took ages to perch as well. Not as long as this. But it took a while. So this is really unlucky. And I thought it was perching. I thought it was coming down. So this is another time loss. That was probably my own fault, I guess. But I really thought it was perching. And I thought there's no way it takes this long. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you did enjoy it. I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the one cycle and enjoy my live reaction. Peace out. Oh.